Hi guys, it's Krishantiw with Krishantiw.com talking about psychic development and spiritual and personal growth. And in this video, I'm going to give you a couple of techniques and things to try if you're wanting to learn telekinesis, which is moving objects with your mind. And I have to apologize if you hear rattling noises. It's a very windy day and the wind is like rattling the windows. But first and foremost, telekinesis is something that anybody can learn how to do. To move heavier objects, it takes a lot of effort and a lot of practice. So if you're intent on doing it, just know that you have to put in the time. You have to really focus and learn how to do it. But here are a couple of simple things you can start out with right now. And the first is practicing with a pendulum. Now, a pendulum is like typically, for example, a crystal on a chain, and you hold it and you ask a yes or no question, or you hold it over a supplement or over someone's chakras to tell if the supplement would be good for you or if their chakras are balanced. And it will move in one direction or the other or swing back and forth. And for example, the one that I use moves clockwise for yes and counterclockwise for no, but every pendulum is different. But what you can do is hold that just as an exercise and keep your hand very steady. You're not asking any questions. You're just holding the pendulum and just say, make it move. But you don't have to hold it over anything either. Just say, show me yes, like move in a yes direction. And your hand is still. You can even actually put it on something, like hang it from something and just look at it that way and watch it start to move. That might take more time. There's something about it being connected to your body and your hand, even if that hand is completely still, that helps it to move more quickly. But you'll be moving an object with your mind. That's telekinesis. It'll start swinging and moving, and that's pretty awesome. Another fun TK exercise is, sorry, I'm just laughing because this TK always makes you think of like Transitional Kindergarten. As my son is in first grade. But anyway, another exercise is by having a candle in a room that doesn't have any gusts or open windows or anything, and just stare at the candle flame and just become one with it, like admire it. You don't have to necessarily become one with it, but you want to look at it. It does help to sort of feel like you're simpatico with that flame, like admire it, appreciate it. Really imprint it in your mind as you stare at it. Think about how much you like it. And then ask it to grow taller and just say, like, let's see if you can get taller. And then the flame will get taller, and just say, like, let's see if you can shrink down really low, and the flame will start to go down. And you can say, why don't you dance for me? And the flame will start to dance. And again, that might take time. Don't give up. It might take a half an hour to an hour to get something going, but I don't think it will take that long, to be honest. But I'm just saying that for certain people, you just give up. It's like, oh, this is boring, it's not working. But if you keep at it, you will get there. And, in speaking about telekinesis, sometimes things happen spontaneously. Like if our energy is very strong, we have a sudden surge of rage, of fury, of anger, and then the computer fries. Or we're like really upset and something electronic on the car starts wigging out. That's TK, and that's the power of your emotion. I'm sure you've seen that movie Firestarter is a classic, where she would just get so mad, like, and then everything would like start fires. It's funny. I think that was just something that some people just have that ability, and I'm sure it must be very frightening to be born with that kind of ability as a child and not know how to manage it or control it. And that's why I think TK is also I'm laughing again because it's Transitional Kindergarten. Sorry, I'm silly sometimes. But why I think it's kind of interesting, because what I want to know is, or why I never went further in, like, making furniture fly around the room and stuff, is that I didn't see the practical purpose for it. Like, I didn't see how learning telekinesis could help my clients heal. So learning how to be psychic and helping them with answers, and learning how to do energy work, that's great. But learning how to bend a spoon, which, it's funny, I almost forgot to talk about this. I've been to several conferences with friends of mine in this realm, and at some of these, they all love to bend spoons. And so they'll all, they'll grab some spoons from catering or whatever, and they'll go in there and they'll like focus on it or whatever it is they do, and it's like the spoon bent. But I never went in to do that, because I'm like, well, what am I going to do with a bent spoon? Like, whoop-de-doo, What I think would be fun, though, is using, I always tend to hunch forward to sit up straight, would be using TK to mend a wound. So let's say somebody's hurt and you know how to move objects with your mind, and you can bring the skin back together as a healer, or somebody has a weapon and they're going to assault someone, and you use the TK to knock that out of their hand. I think that's really cool. That's some superhero stuff. But it is possible. It's funny, because as I'm talking about that, yes, I learned how to be psychic. I am psychic. I can run energy. I can do a lot of cool things. But the TK stuff is like, whoa, that is very powerful if you can really do it, and you can do it to help people and help in I don't know, help heal, help save lives, help do cool things, rather than parlor tricks to show that you can bend a spoon and all that, which is, again, very interesting. But practically speaking, you can't even eat with the bent spoon. Like, what are you going to do? Bend it back, start eating your soup? But it's cool, though, and people can do it. So that's my short discourse on the topic for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Okay, bye.